close. Thomas Vanek is putting up points, but his value carries into the Red Wings locker room. Filmed January 21, 2019 in Vancouver, British Columbia Helene St. James, Detroit. Free Press. Vancouver, British Columbia. As the Detroit Red Wings try to be competitive, one veteran is helping spark the offense. Thomas Vanek has spun a 4-game point streak with 3 goals and 3 assists. His presence on the team matters in other ways, too, but on the ice his line with Mantha and Frans is heating up. This game is all about confidence, and once you play better as a line, I think with Franzi and Mo, we're really starting to develop something, holding on to pucks, getting chances, and the puck is starting to go in, so that's nice, Vanek said after Monday's practice at Rogers Arena. The line scored twice in Sunday's 3-2 loss to the Canucks, after which the Wings stayed over before heading to Edmonton Monday afternoon. They capped their Western Canada trip with a Tuesday game at Edmonton. Red Wings left wing Thomas Vanek celebrates his goal past Canucks goaltender Jacob Markstrom with teammates during the second period of the Wings' 3-2 loss on Sunday, Jan. 20, 2019, in Vancouver, British Columbia. Photo, Jonathan Hayward, AP. Vanek's recent output has him with 10 goals and 13 assists in 23 games. He missed 8 games in November with a knee injury, and he's taken time to feel good again on the ice. He turned 35 on January 19. I thought he was playing good hockey, then he got hurt, coach Jeff Blashill said. He's not getting any younger. He was never a swift skater, so he's got to have his legs underneath him in order to have the time and space that he needs, which isn't lots, but have enough time and space to be able to make the plays he makes. He's spent lots of the season where I think he's felt rushed, and making what I could call hope plays at times. Him and I have talked about it lots, he knows it. He understands that. What I think he's done is, he's competed extremely hard here the last number of games, and as a result he's had the puck on the stick and they've gone in. Production leads to confidence, and I think it's a huge thing for him. More. Detroit Red Wings suffer another crushing loss as frustration grows. The turnaround started to come when Mantha returned from a hand injury Jan. 4, and Blashill put Mantha with Vanek and Nielse. While occasionally Blashill has put Mantha with Dylan Larkin and Andreas Athanasiou, there's more balance offensively in having them on 3 separate lines, with Vanek and Mantha and Nielse. When they are playing at a high level, they are super talented, Blashill said. Coming out of the Mantha return from injury, the Nashville game, he was excellent. He's really skated well the last couple games, and when him and Thomas are skating well, there's lots of positive things that are going to happen. Vanek is, in fact, one of Mantha's biggest boosters. I think there are plenty of guys that have size like him, but not the skating ability, Vanek said. I think he's one of our best skaters, and to skate like him at his size is pretty impressive. When he plays big and strong like he has been, it gets a lot of room for Franzi and I out there. More. Detroit Red Wings suffer another crushing loss as frustration grows. This is Vanek's second stint with the Wings. They traded him at the 2017 deadline for a third-round pick. Vanek received a no-trade clause when he resigned this summer for 1 year, $3 million, and while that can be waived, it seems unlikely he'll be moved. Asked about the possibility, Vanek said, "I'm happy here, so it hasn't crossed my mind, beyond hoping he'd help them offensively. The Wings like Vanek for what he brings to the locker room." Just this past week, Vanek sparked a comeback against Anaheim with a second intermission speech. "I have a lot of respect for him," Larkin said. "He's such a nice guy in the locker room, easy-going guy. Everyone in here gets along with him. From day one I've noticed that. He relates to the young guys pretty well, and then on the ice, he works hard, he's accountable. He's been through a lot, so he knows to not panic and that it's a long season. There's a lot that I respect about him, but the kind of guy he is to his teammates is what I respect most out of him." After Vanek played in his 1,000th career game Jan. 4, Wings players gave him and his family a VIP trip to Disney World. "He does it right," Blashill said. "He competes hard. Guys have lots of respect for him. He's another real good model." It's really important to have models around to learn from. If you don't have any models, then your learning process takes way longer. Having good role models around is a huge thing, and he is one of them. Contact Helene St. James, HST James at freepress.com. Follow her on Twitter at HeleneStJames.